All right, yo, I'm back. It's Darrell Miller here with my brother Yasherwan. You know what I'm saying? This is after the interview, which was dope and amazing. This is like our second day of filming. So this is gonna be another hour added onto the show. So right now we're just gonna get into some random topics and y'all can feel our vibe and personalities and things like that. Man, how you feeling today, bro?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I can't complain. What
Yeah,
about you?
man. Man, I've been good, man. Studying. I just got this Dr. Boyce Watkins, Black Economic Power book that I think a lot of Black entrepreneurs should pick up. A lot of Black people themselves should pick up to learn about Black wealth and growing and building our own instead of, crying, worry about, you know, opportunities and stuff like that or systems that we can't control, but we create our own. It gives us much more power. That's why I've been learning and studying. So shout out to Dr. Boyce Watkins and
Yeah,
Dr. Claude Anderson for making these books for us to read and gain more knowledge about our Black people and real Black history that we definitely need to learn in our community.
yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Definitely
man.
that type of information.
Yeah, man. I think that's very important, man. But I don't know. Let's get into one topic. Everybody been talking about like the Cat Williams situation. So how do you feel about that cat? Cat Williams. Do you think he's all the way right? You think he's half wrong? Do you think like I don't know how you feel about that whole interview stuff? I ain't watched the whole 3 hour thing. I just watched clips.
Cat Williams, man, he be snapping, man.
Yeah.
He definitely be presenting a lot of truth. I don't know if everything he said was true, but
Right.
he definitely touched on some topics and touched on some stuff about different comedians and different people.
Yeah, yeah. I took it half and half. You feel me? I feel like half of it he got receipts on like Black men wearing dresses
Yeah,
during
yeah,
comedy shows, and which is true. Even my one of my favorites, Mark Lawrence, he wore a dress like that and
yeah,
stuff. But
yeah.
I'm in the 50 feet. Like I don't know if I want to judge all. Like of course, none of us men should be wearing the dress. We all know that, but
Nah.
I can't, and the other part of me is this comedy, what I'm saying is weird. Like with comedy, it feel like they could do whatever just to, tell a joke or whatever. So I'm in the 50-50 because I look at movies, I look at comedy, it's like y'all not real, or it's not real. It's you try to tell a joke and stuff like that. But then you got the other part is like, no man should be ever be wearing no dress and makeup and stuff. But we can't even just do comedians. Hell, Eminem did it. We could go to a lot of entertainers that done
Basketball
it. You know what I'm
players
saying?
who did it.
Yeah, Robin Williams, he did it with
Williams, man.
Doubtfire and stuff like that. So I feel like if you're gonna call them, you gotta call everybody out because it's not just those Black entertainers, even though it's more Black entertainers that did it, like Wesley Snipes and all them that did it, but others had done it as well too.
Yeah. Yeah, me personally, it ain't something I would do. But
Yeah, nah, heck no.
entertainment is entertainment, man. People gonna do what they gonna do. If that's what they want to do to be entertaining, then that's what they gonna do. If that's what they feel that they need to do to get somewhere, then they gonna do it. But something that I wouldn't recommend doing for a man because
Yeah,
it is emasculating or whatever. Uh,
yeah.
but nah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't that comfortable doing something like that.
Nah, I
No, I'm
wouldn't do
good.
that.
I'm good.
Definitely
But
not.
I was just in it. I was just it. What really dawned on me about this whole thing is I felt like everybody paying attention to this, right? Blowing it up. Like Cat Williams is like, well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cool,
everybody
but
is.
the issue I do have, and it almost make it seem like while other cultures make fun of us and
Yeah,
put us at the bottom, is because we were so worried about entertainment. We so worried about celebrities, what they saying and doing, and blah blah blah. But you got people like Dr. Boyce Walker, you got Dr. Claude Anderson, you got people, Dr. Umar, who's speaking real knowledge and all that. They don't get as much push as this. Like Cat Williams could be 100% true about what we talk about, but what does that do for us? What does that do for Black communities? What does that help in anything? It really just focus on just you and
Yeah.
what you want. Like you want more money because basically what I got from it is he want his just dues of making more money than them because he feel like he's realer than them and more talented. So to me, it's
Mhm.
almost like that Taj when she was, tripping about her underpay and stuff like that. It's like it just basically seems like you just want more, which if you deserve it, you deserve it, or you feel like they did you wrong, cool. But I feel like the whole internet just stopped their focus on Cat Williams. Like he was just preaching the gospel. Like he said something that was gonna change the black community, but it doesn't to me. Like it
Nah, it
doesn't do
definitely don't.
anything.
It ain't no benefit to the community. But I know a lot of his points was from I know he was saying something about some of the other interviews, like what's his name?
Cedric and them,
Yeah, him, but what's
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky, yeah, Ricky Smiley. He
Yeah,
had an interview with him, and he was saying some stuff like he took the he was a star of Friday After Next. He
yeah,
really was supposed to be Money Mike. He was saying some stuff. So that's
yeah.
really what kind of fired Cat Williams up.
Yeah, and I get that. Like my thing, I understand all that. So if somebody talking crazy, and I seen that people talking crazy about it, of course you get your
Yeah.
truths out there, you air all that out. I understand him. Like I understand completely. He's going to, and plus he supposed to have a special coming now soon. So it's good marketing. I feel like
Yeah, it's pretty much
everybody
marketing.
e- when everybody do this, I pay attention. It's like, oh, this is a market thing, smart. But he
Mhm.
got the world looking. People gonna watch his next show.
Oh yeah, they
Shannon's
definitely be
getting
tuning in.
millions of dollars. They gonna get a new contract with more money exposure. Like it's gonna be bigger. But I look at it as what is this really doing for us? Like what can we really learn from this besides something most people probably kind of already knew back then of comedians, or what does that do and shape us to be better in the community? As in, should we talk about having our own like comedy, businesses, or should we have our own things? Because he was talking about having 19 specials. But do Cat Williams own all 19 specials? Or I'm pretty sure the company that paid him, just like they did Dave Chappelle, owns that. They just making millions off your name and brand instead of you having ownership, and you won't be in a situation where it feels like he's crying, he wants more money and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
these
that's how I was looking.
it's really a distract. I mean, to me, it's a distraction because
Yeah,
everybody is tuned in. Everybody's talking about it. We even talking about it right now. But
yeah,
it's not it's not gonna do nothing for the community. It's not gonna do nothing for our people. It's not
yeah,
gonna help. It's really just gonna cause more drama because everybody
yeah,
responding. Everybody, you know how people do. They gotta say something, so they gonna have to respond. I see
right.
Ludacris. He responded. He did a little
Yeah,
freestyle where he
yeah,
responded.
yeah,
Everybody responded. So it's really just a distraction. It might be a marketing. It's probably marketing strategy too, but it ain't doing nothing for the community. We got
yeah,
people out here, like you said, Dr. Umar. We got people out here that's really doing stuff or really trying to do stuff that's beneficial to the community. We got people like Yaki Awakening. He's
yeah,
out here. He's actually healing people with
yeah,
fruits and helping people change their diet that helps heal them and their diseases or whatever. Uh, there's a lot of people out here. Rashad Jamal that's out here
yes,
speaking truth and teaching people, and that's a lot going on that people ain't really tuned into or people's missing because they too busy focused on entertainment. They want to get their
right,
lives for the day. They want to get their daily drama in or
yeah,
whatever reasons they look into that type of stuff. But
right.
it's not really gonna benefit us in no type of way.
Yeah, and that's why I'll be trying. Like us, we in the entertainment business ourselves, or entertainment and stuff like that, and just us learning about that, like what's going on behind scenes, and try to stay out the matrix, as we
Yeah,
call it. You know what I'm saying? To keep focus on what's really we believe that's really going on, and what others not really, paying attention to, because it's gonna be for our benefits to really know, so we can teach the others like, hey, don't you want to go this route? Don't be on this type of wave and stuff like that, because that's really don't do anything. Like it's cool, like I mean, a little cool entertainment, but it doesn't do anything for us to get us together. Like we need to build, more, black families, build more, the well, build more jobs and stuff like that, learning more traits. Like those are the more important things.
Speaking of that, you see your boy Mike Epps, he basically rebuilt one of his old neighborhoods. All the
Yeah, I
houses.
see.
Yeah.
I've seen that he went to. I think
Now that can help out. That's beneficial right there.
right, and I applaud him for that. Even him doing it low key because he don't really mention like he comes here,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like
He
low
ain't
key,
really
and that's
doing it
still
for
positive.
attention or nothing.
Yeah, so I admire Mike Epps. Like as a comedian, he's not my like top 5, top 10, but I do respect him as loving what he's doing for the community. He actually put in the work, and I heard Cat Williams did it. So if he's doing that, like, hey, shout out to you, low key, whatever you doing, stuff like that. But we do know for sure Mike Epps is doing that in our city and stuff like that where he's from. So I definitely applaud him for that. At least he's standing on and try to rebuild with the resources he knows and earns and stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate what he has done. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really dope. We need more of that, like, because people be talking about it, and Dr. Boyce was like, we got all these millionaires, we got these ballers, but who's really putting back like community wise, not just turkeys, you know what I mean? Not just
Yeah, not
the
passing
little
out
stuff.
food, little stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
really
like
tax write-offs, but
yeah, like all that strip clubs you
yeah,
going to. No, like really, like teaching the youth like put your money in these stocks, talking about owning businesses or investments, and how we dress, how we do things, how we have more ownership on stuff, like how we do more family owned businesses. It's like other cultures do. We got to learn from the other cultures, not like it's a war or like we against them, but we got to learn from other cultures how they provide. And Boyce said, he was like, you think about it, all the Asians, all the foreigners come to the urban areas
mm-hmm.
and make stores, right? They got the family
Yeah.
business. You don't see black people in their stores like they hire, but they take our money
The
because
main one
we
shop.
spend, yeah, and we
Main
still
one.
spend there. Like I
Yep.
was thinking even about the fast walk. Everybody's going to fast walk. Okay, no big
Mhm.
lines for the East watching fast walk, right?
Yep.
And Asian lady, she's dope. I met her and I've been there before. Good food. We don't do that with our black stores. We
Nah.
don't do that for our black restaurants. We don't do that for pop mom and pop shops. How fat it was, how it was on the news,
Yeah,
like type
exactly.
of
Exactly.
like we gotta do that for ours. It's the like that's why I believe with that. It's like we got the money, we got that. We just gotta have the mentality to do that when it comes to businesses, our
Mhm.
business. Because we gotta feed our own people to keep growing. Instead, we going to other people, they winning,
Yeah,
we losing. We fighting over
we're
scraps.
losing. Yeah, because we're not keeping our money within our community. We can keep
Yeah,
our money within our community, keep circulating, barter within ourselves.
yeah,
We'll grow faster to build the unity that we need, and it'll
yeah.
help in so many ways. But we too busy spending our money with people that don't even care about us for real.
Right. Because we think their stuff is better than ours. Like we think that basically they treat us better than our own people. In certain instances, we can feel that, but not all. See, we can't put everybody in that all thing. Like all our people act that way. All our people. No,
Yeah,
it's great
exactly.
people that's creating businesses. That's why we want to start this interviews and start like we want to branch out and give people a chance to talk about their brands and stuff. I met a lot of dope entrepreneurs and stuff that's coming out with some amazing stuff that I can't wait to interview and stuff like that we could get and learn from them and gain some knowledge. But I think that's very important.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah. So any like new films or anything you've been watching or anything?
Not really. I ain't really been watching too much TV. I was watching the little Netflix Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
earlier, but other than that, I ain't really been watching nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Just try to get your mind and everything right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It
Start
definitely did.
24 off right, man. Trying to be focused, and definitely work on myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doing the same. I ain't been like, watching movies. I just watched like the Godzilla monster. I wasn't even paying
Oh
attention to
yeah,
that. I'm too busy like getting so busy business wise
that's the
stuff. I
new
won't
one.
no the what's it, King of Monsters?
King. Oh, okay, okay,
I
yeah,
already seen the was it King Godzilla versus King Kong, I seen
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
But I'm
That was
turning
fire though.
yeah, I like it. My boy Godzilla won, so I was happy about this.
Yeah, yeah,
I was about it. No, but it was I liked it, but yeah, I was just like focusing, trying to get stuff. I was getting dry erase boards, like business stuff
oh
to
yeah, definitely.
invest in, like just to keep us motivated, see what we got to do next. Submit it to another convention for us. That's why I sent you the link
Okay.
uh,
Yep.
for Columbus, Ohio. So, because they got a gaming convention, I think that would be
Mm,
nice for our evidential miss, like when we get the card game. And speaking
yeah,
of that, card game should be done hopefully by the end of next week or in the middle of this week or so. So,
ready, man. I'm ready.
man, and it was a lady stopped by at my job, was like what do you do? So I was telling her we got this card game, we doing a movie and all that. She was very interested, so she asked can I come to like they Black History, be a superhero, dress up like. So I was like, yeah, I got Black Money Morphin Power Ranger suit. Like, I'm
Oh
a
yeah,
cosplayer, I'll put that on something they hopefully recognize it's supposed to be in a church. I'm like, yeah,
oh
I what
yeah,
I'm saying.
absolutely.
Yeah, like so I was like I could do that, but she wanted something like, Obama or something like Marvel, stuff like that. But I
Oh
was
yeah,
like, well, they only wear suits, so it's not costume. It's
nah,
just dressing formally. If you want actual superhero dressing up, the main one is like Black Ranger that I got, Miles
mm,
Morales, Spider
yeah,
Man, the Black heroes. I created my own superhero, Infinite Man, but those are the only Black heroes that I know. But I definitely think that Power Ranger and Miles Morales will draw their attention and knowing about Black superheroes that impacted, just like
yeah,
the Black
definitely,
Panther and stuff like that.
definitely.
But yeah, that was kind of cool. So hopefully get a response back. I think that'd be exciting and stuff like that because I think that's a very important and stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But man, like I don't know. Man, I really feel like it's gonna be a great year for us though. Like we stay focused and stuff. Like so much stuff is coming to play. Everything we get booked. Like it's literally from March. Like I believe the first convention's like the 16th or something. I gotta recheck, but from March
Okay.
we got a couple in April. We got like one or two in May. Then we got one in June. You feel me? We keep like 6, 7 or 8 like conventions this year. Then next year 27 conventions. Then we keep or 28 conventions and keep
Mm,
growing.
yeah,
We
yeah,
just
that's
gotta get in
definitely
front of
gonna help.
people. Yeah, yes, that's what we got working. Like I think it'll be exciting for them to see real entrepreneurs from the ground up building and creating and pushing.
Yeah, plus that's another good opportunity to meet different people and you can build with different people like that.
Yeah. And people love original stuff. So I know like when you go to conventions, I think not just fan art, because everybody be having fan art at conventions, no shade. But I think
Yeah,
people do want to see some original stuff and will.
originality, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They'd be like, what is this? Just to be interested in it, just to see, especially we come like the cartoon version almost like that. Then we got the actual posters and stuff of
Yeah,
us really like it gives them options. And then you got the card games, you got the keychains, you got the book.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we
They're gonna
come
be people
prepared.
gonna be locked in. They're gonna be wanting to know what it is.
Yeah. So when they get ready for the film, hopefully the film will be done before April. I want to say that because I want to have Daniel working on the VFX and all that before,
Okay.
like at least before March, hopefully February. If the editor could get done by the end of this month or middle of February, then we have some time to get it done. But hopefully by March.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Cause that'd
sounds
be a good, yeah. Because depending how long it is, how I looked at it is like it's gonna be 33, maybe 40 minutes, something like that long. Hopefully we stretch it with B rolls and all that, and how we edit. Then we can see maybe not be on like release on Tubi or something. Maybe we just sell it ourselves physically,
yeah,
like Blu-ray copies and digital copies until we grow and get the funding for the sequel and stuff like that.
yeah, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
you don't think it's gonna be that long? Probably about 40 minutes.
What I'm estimating, because I did the edit, like I went back to the scenes, like I actually put your action scene back in, because in
Oh,
the dialogue later you said like dang, you was fighting the ghost. I remember later on I was listening to your dialogue when you was
yeah,
going
yeah,
against Paul. You said ghost, like you was a ghost appeared or something. So I was like,
yep,
dang, I
yep.
can't take this action scene out. So I gotta keep it in, what I'm saying? So I'll
Okay,
try to get the best shots of you fighting the ghosts and stuff like that.
okay.
So hopefully it comes out right and things like that. It looks cool. All the shots I got from it, like we could do a dope, scene. Depends how the editor feels on the angles and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But yeah, it looks like when I looked at it, it could be around 33 to 40 minutes long, but we can
okay.
still put it in festivals, even if
Yeah,
it's 30 something. And so that's the main thing. Put in festivals, try to win as much awards as possible. Just get the name out there and see how it goes.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the guy that wants to do our board game, he was charging us 1,500. So using these conventions will help pay that. So we get
Yeah,
a board game of it, and then hopefully put it on the app and stuff like that.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I went back to the card game, and I took out like 5 characters just to make it 20. So 20 characters and all. So about, I say, what you want to do, like 10 starter decks, because two in each. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep. That'll work.
So 20 starter decks and stuff, people will be able to. And then with 20, hopefully we could get that all done this year or whatever. Get the other cards, all the cards that are waiting, just to do like the next whatever. I want to get every card and decks done, and we
Okay.
just release them whenever
You
we
just
feel like
release
it.
them whenever. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, because I don't want to wait, and then something happens with our illustrator where they can't do it no more. Then we got to find another illustrator, and they might charge more, or it might just, So I'd rather get the rest all done, especially if it starts blowing up, and then we just slowly release as we go, and we can figure out what we release it on, or we just do it independently ourselves, so then other companies don't take all
Exactly.
the profit and stuff
All the
like that.
profit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been thinking about that, because I was like, well, we could get it distributed, or you know, um, with a company, but I was like, they was gonna take most of the money, even though they putting it in stores or whatever. But how much, what I'm saying, are we just gonna get 30%, and then 30 we splitting it 15, 15 a piece? Is like, is it worth it? Just something we created.
Exactly. How do they
So
usually work the distribution type? Do they usually pay up front or do they pay off of what they make?
sometimes what the distribution would do is give you a front up fee, like they'll pay you, and then you get residuals after that. Like you'll
Okay.
get like checks after that. Sometimes they pay you a certain amount, and then you get 30%, 30% or something like that
Okay.
after, and then start making money and stuff like that. I believe that's how it really goes. I got to do more research on that, but I think that's just how it works. Some with certain companies when it comes to like print or like publishing your stuff, your work.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like too, also like action figure lines and all that. I think they do about the same thing as well.
Yeah, they pretty much do.
Yeah, because that takes a lot of work. But shoot, I don't know. Man, what you excited for? Like with this year, like what is the most thing you really want to accomplish this year?
Man, really just that growth, man. Doing more filming, networking,
Yeah,
just getting out here and getting it done, man. We got a
Yeah,
lot. We really got a lot going this year, though. So
yeah,
just making sure we keep up with all of that and stay focused.
yeah. But once we hit that goal, like we was talking about that 100,000, man, we could get a business loan or
Yep.
hopefully a big investor to where now we could get, well, some could be 250K to and up probably, and then we could, pay our team and pay everybody, and then we keep doing these conventions, we keep doing this games and all that, or put it into a board, apps and all that stuff. We
Yeah.
are playing this and keep growing.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
yeah.
So what you excited about for this year?
Man, the conventions, because not, being used to going to them, I was like, man, we finally get a table. So I wanted that experience. Like, it kind of helps us, like, especially when you work retail jobs and all that, it kind of prepares you a little bit. You get
Yeah.
in front of different, people's. Yeah, some people got attitudes, but you get in front of people's at the smile, customer service. So I was thinking,
Mhm.
like, pushing myself even further by, like, hey, if we had our own table promoting our own work, like I'd rather put my energy towards that where I
Yeah,
can talk.
no
I
doubt.
know, yeah, because I know what we created. I can, talk to people. I can explain what this is. I can hopefully get them interested and smile and take pictures when while we cosplay and promoting our work. I think that'd be
Yeah,
fun and interesting to see who we meet. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
yeah,
we're gonna have some.
it's our product, so we gotta sell it, man. We gotta
Right,
do our thing.
right,
We can sell cookies and clothes and all that stuff in these stores for the other companies. We gotta be able to do the same for ourselves.
right. And I was like,
Marketing.
shit. I sold 50 copies of my comic book virtual viral expedition at
Oh
a local
yeah,
comic store. And I know you a great manager from other stores you've been working at. And so it's
yeah,
basically putting them skills into play, but for
exactly,
ourselves. And
exactly.
just so we getting all the benefit, we getting all, stuff like that, then we get making other people's millions of dollars and all that, that just giving us crumbs. Why we don't just put that into our own work that we love and enjoy and grow, and
Mhm.
then we can bring other people along if they feel the same way or just want to grow and build with us as well.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot we can do. We can even do shirts and hoodies and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely want to do apparel. I wanted to wait on apparel until it really grows, so I
Yeah,
know like it's building a name because the I say this year it's a learning experiment.
definitely.
We will write down what all merch is selling, write down what's kind of slow, so we'll know what not to really pay for, as in merchandise wise, what we got in stock or inventory, see
Yep.
what we need to
That's
buy
the key
more
part.
of. Yeah, basically what we buy more of, what we buy less of as we go to all these conventions. We see which conventions actually is the best for us. Like I was gonna write this down, like as we go conventions, we give it several stars, how we feel about each convention, what
Mhm.
merch from the convention sold the most, what sold the least out of all these conventions we go to. Then at the end of the year, we tally it up. Okay, for next year, we know exactly what to bring, what not to bring. We'd be more prepared. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I'm saying?
yeah, yep.
Because next year, what I tallied is we doing about 6 to 8 conventions this year. 20 doing 27, 28. It's gonna take us almost roughly 9,000 or so just to get the artist table because it costs to get the artist table. We basically gonna pay that before the year because a lot of these conventions they start way ahead to get a table year prior. Sometimes after the event is over, they get ready for the next year.
Yeah,
So if we then there by the end of the Rangers stop in Atlanta in June, we can already have the money from all these events to get ready for the next year and just pay for the artist table. So then we already have from January
mm,
2025 all the way to December. We at least at one or two conventions. That's my goal. At least with 27, that's like what I'm saying 27, 28. That's almost like two or three conventions a month. You feel me? And that
yeah.
if it goes where we really push our convention or push our project and stuff to these different conventions I already got lined up, we meet new people, we build relationships with people,
Mhm.
we can make income for ourselves where really the money we get out of our jobs is literally like, man, that just we put that in the savings or whatever. And the
Yeah.
money or this money that we get at conventions, because basically we'd be making more, we could make more in probably 2 weeks at our jobs in 3 days, you know what I mean, 1 to 3 days, because some of the conventions are one day, some
Yeah.
of 2 or 3 days. We could make, if we do it, promote and work hard together, right? We can make our, bi-weekly pay at our jobs in 3 days.
Yeah, that
And
sound.
then we keep feeding the company, we keep feeding what we need to increase and all that. Like we say, get our own business building, get,
Yup.
you know, better computers for editing and
Mhm.
visual effects, get more camera for better camera things like that. Be able to, like, we really got to sit down as a business team and be like, what do we really need to grow? So we already had it ahead and we're not wasting money.
Yeah.
So that's why I want everybody to come together. Like, what do you think we need? Like, are we, of course, more cameras, better camera for movie film, better a spot so we can do, like I would sent you the link to the studio spot, at least for
Mhm.
the spot, so we can start filming in there, and we got some spots to do conference meetings and all
Yeah,
that.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, so we got a spot like that. Then just, accessories we need. Better computers, maybe like three computers, gaming computers that, more than 1 or 2 gigabytes or whatever for and hard drives and external hard drives for memory
Mhm.
and things like that. So just we for now we just about to start figuring out what exactly checklist do
Yeah,
we
what do
need.
we need and what in general what we need, yeah, that definitely we
Yeah.
definitely need to come up with a checklist, just to be prepared and what and know. Don't wanna
Yeah,
be just buying stuff and we don't even really need it for real.
exactly. Or just be extra, like, because sometimes I do that too when it comes to filming. I'll be buying stuff for film, like, damn, why about this? I really didn't even use it or need it. You know what I'm saying?
Really
So
need it,
we
yeah.
we definitely need to come to agreement. I'm gonna talk to you and Alicia and all that. We can have a like an agreement, like, hey, this is what we really need for now. This
Okay.
can go for the year after. We do a yearly checklist. What we need now, what we need for the following year, what we need for boom, boom, boom. Like I say, lease up to 3 years, and then we could do a update. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? We do the first 3 years, a checklist of what we need, how it can grow, save money for marketing ads, save money
Mhm.
for festivals, say uh things like that. Like just have a real structural plan and schedule.
Exactly.
So I think that's gonna be real awesome. That's gonna put us ahead of everything. So when we get this money, we ain't, oh, what we gonna do? Or I'm just gonna spend. And it's like, no, we got save money for taxes. You feel me? Like that's why I was
Mhm.
like, every convention, no matter what, we put some money to the side for taxes. That's why I wrote in the thing. No matter what, put money aside for taxes. So we already get that out the way. We ain't have to worry about it. We get a quick books to make sure everybody, we do our taxes, we do our thing for the business. Then
Mhm.
we just keep growing and stuff like that until like either we just fund ourselves, we just keep hustling conventions, or we find
Yeah,
investors, or we get a loan, or we really feel like we need a little bit more resources than we could get a loan. As long as we know we making money to pay off the loan,
exactly.
because we got to
Exactly.
make 100,000. We got to make 100,000 to get a business loan. Like we got to have a revenue of 100,000. I already looked that up.
Okay.
So that's the goal. But we can make 120 if we sell everything, every merchant, every con. And honestly, realistically, we not. I don't. Realistically, the first few cons, I don't see us selling out. But the goal is, no matter what merch we have after the first con, we're gonna be selling to our peoples. We're gonna be
Yep.
selling
Sell it on the
any,
streets.
yeah,
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Yeah.
Wherever we have left, we are going to sell to them. So we're gonna tell people, hey, we got the physical copy of these posters, we got the boom boom boom, sell it all. By the time the next con, we have everything ready for that, boom boom boom, and keep doing that. So no matter if we sell all out at the convention, we're going to sell out hustling.
Yeah. Everything must go.
Go, yeah, everything
Every-
was go.
That's the
But we
motto.
are gonna,
Everything must go.
right. Well, we are gonna start small. We ain't gonna go too high. You know what I mean? We get our posters, bookmarkers, stickers, and all that. So, and we might do deals. You know what I'm saying? Make, as long as we
Oh
don't
yeah,
lose a
yeah.
lot,
Definitely
we
throw
do.
some sales in there.
Yeah, do some deals. And it also, my friend, also Alicia, she had a great idea. We can do a raffle uh for the convention, as well as like, we basically, what we do is whoever spend like $5, $10 or more get a ticket. At the, we could do one at the end of the year. We have a drawing. Whoever wins, they get a custom card game card, like
Okay.
character. So like character for a card game, and
Oh
they
yeah.
had that just for them. Like that'd just be a custom card character with questions like, "Hey, what type of character you want? With style, boom, this and that." They send it back to us, the winner. Then we could probably do that every year. Like if you want a custom character for the card game, you have to spend $5 or more. Plus, every $5 you spend, you get a ticket, raffle ticket, your chance to win.
Mm,
So hopefully it gets people more interested in just to get that own custom, character card.
exactly.
You
I
know what I
know.
mean? Who don't want
I would
that?
definitely want it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Shit. I said, shit, when we have our contest, I'm in there too, because I'm trying to get
Yeah.
my cards made
I get
next round.
mine. Exactly.
Yeah, because they came out dope. I told them that I like their art style and everything, so we'll keep using them. But I was like, yeah, we work with them on that. It's gonna be dope.
Okay.
But that's just like strategy we could really be doing, like to get us out there and stuff in front of people. Because I know it's a lot of people that thinks like us, talk nerd stuff with us and all that. We got to
Mhm.
really get in front of the people that we really need to get in front of, and they probably as nervous as us, and just act just like us. But now we get to meet.
Open them doors, man.
Actually, yeah, yeah. What ideas you got? Like, what you think we should do? Anything you think like you think we in the right direction right now, or anything?
I think we definitely going in the right direction right now, especially
Yeah,
doing conventions. We can try to figure out other stuff we can do locally. I know
yeah,
time still that's a big factor. Trying to
yeah,
find time to do everything, especially with having to work jobs and everything. But
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's like local stuff we can do, different events. But the conventions, that's definitely the right direction.
yeah. Especially we do one at PopCon that's in Indiana. We're not going to get the Comic Con one this year. Well, I'm trying to get that artist table, see how much that is. But this
Okay.
year seems like a no go for Comic Con. I couldn't
Okay.
get the table. Somebody they sold out already.
Dang.
But at least we got PopCon, and then we got Evansville, Indies. So Indiana, so that's still close by. Also, I do know some local game stores, like one in Castleton. They got a game arcade game
Oh,
store. So
arcade.
when
Yeah.
we get yeah, so when we get our card game, like we gonna get our sample cards. Me and you gonna get our samples cards.
Mhm.
Test play, make sure we like
Okay.
it, make sure we like how it's printed off, and then we could go to them and say, "Hey, we got this card game. Is a way we could do game testing here or tournament, or we could do tournaments once we get more decks out there. The next round of decks we could do start hosting our own tournaments and stuff and things like that. But we could go to these other stores like, hey, will you promote or can we connect with y'all or can we do our sell booth here at a day or something like that? Like, do
Yeah.
y'all do any special events? So we could do, like go around locally. I know they got that comic store downtown I could go to because I talked to them before that they probably support locals.
Yeah, they got one in Castleton too. I forget what it's called, but it's a comic book store in Castleton. Not the
Yeah,
mall, but in that area.
You're right. Yeah, I'm still surprised. Like comics is still growing up. Like because a lot
Oh
of times I
yeah,
don't think.
yeah. People still big on them. I know Paul. He be
Yeah,
buying them.
buying. Yeah, still buying. But like they finally like physical copies of Blu-ray DVDs is Best Buy took them out like all physical
Yeah, I
copies.
heard they done making DVDs.
Yeah, so that's what I
That's
was thinking. I like, but I know people that like the collectibles of it, like the
yeah,
Blu-ray.
exactly. I know. I like having them.
Yeah, and it because people was making a argument was like, well, digitally people felt like, well, yeah, of course you save money, but at the same time, like Netflix and Hulu, they can take it away unless you download it.
Yeah,
You
they
see
do
what I
take
mean?
movies away. That stuff don't stay on them sites.
Right,
So
and
it's like,
then
what's the? I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to buy everything digital because you can still buy movies digital too. But
yeah,
I don't know.
but
I
they
don't
just
be trusting digital like that all the time.
right because your phone can mess up. You're taking memory off your phone,
Yeah, exactly.
and I
Then
know
ain't no
some cases.
resale. You can't like if you can't resell it. Like that ain't gonna
Yeah,
never be worth nothing down the line.
yeah,
Them
yeah. It's
DVDs,
just
since they ain't selling them no more, them boys finna be worth some money.
just like them VHS things.
Exactly. They finna worth some money. You
Boy,
can't
and it's
get
just
them
the
boys.
aesthetic, like this, the look of it, the market, this
Yeah, I like
whole
yeah, exactly.
like
Exactly.
action figures, man. It's like it's still gonna be around no matter what types of. Because I thought even action figures were gonna go down. Like ever since Toys R Us, I'm the Toys gonna be deleted. But now it's
Yeah.
still growing. It's still they still coming out with dope product that people are still collectible. Collecting
It's
toys. So
it's crazy because the adults is buying toys more than
yeah,
kids.
boy, because it's our we grew up on
Kids don't even play with toys for real.
right. And that's the crazy part. And we spend a helly money, like thousands of dollars on this. I still got
Yeah.
my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like what I'm saying, action figures I just bought. You feel me?
Keep
I
them
ain't
boys
opened the box
boxed
yet.
up. Nope, I wouldn't even
Yeah,
open.
yeah, I not. I'm gonna get every movie character from all three movies of my favorites. I'm gonna get all of them, and I'm gonna try to put them in a box or something because I want to
Yeah,
give those to my kids. The
definitely.
future of like this is our generation. This is the best
Yeah, don't give
era.
them to the
You feel me?
kids. I made that mistake.
Right? You
My
did?
kids tore my Power Rangers and stuff up, man.
Oh no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
don't
We're
do
gonna have
that.
to keep
Or at
that
least wait till
that
they like grow like older.
yeah. Yeah, 16 or something,
Yeah,
boy.
exactly.
Like, hey, you always keep these a collectible. I don't care if I'm
Don't
here or
keep them,
gone. You
don't
better
open them, don't do nothing
right,
with
you
them.
better
Keep
not
them and pass them down to yours when they old enough.
right. Shit, I might even sign that mug just so they don't get rid of them.
Man, exactly.
Shit, yeah. I can't wait till our characters. My bro, he makes action figures and stuff like that. So I might see if he can do our when he gets real great at it, he's still learning. If we can make our characters or somebody can make, our characters into an action figure or a statue. I would say even we can
Yeah,
make
those
a statue.
statues. I sure was thinking about investing in them 3D printers, but I know
Me
they
too.
say it take like hours just to print off one thing.
Yeah. My bro, he's doing my Power X to my Power Ranger, and it do take hours to
Yeah.
do that. Like it takes days, sometimes days, depending
Yeah,
on all
sometimes days. Yeah.
the
You
pieces
gotta
of it,
piece them, yeah, piece them together.
and then you got
Sometimes.
color. And I believe you got
And yeah,
color
then you
too.
gotta paint them too.
Yeah, I said nah.
That's
That's
too
why I said
almost too
statue.
much work.
Right. That's why I said statue. I rather have somebody paint it.
Yeah,
Like I rather
exactly.
have somebody. Oh no, like I don't have the patience for that. That's the one thing is like with that, you gotta be real good articulate in painting and
Mhm.
know exactly creating and have patience at the time so all of
Yeah,
it get
it's too much work, really.
yeah.
Unless
That's
it's
why they
like
get
something
paid.
simple, like you got something that's like Kirby or something. That's just like one solid color. That's easy.
Yeah,
But like complicated stuff, nah, it'd be
yeah,
like
yeah,
actual
that's
characters, printing off actual characters with different color outfits and stuff. It'd be kind of tedious to do them.
yo. It was just one company I was looking at doing action figures. I think like for 5,000 plus like the box itself it was like 20K or no 120K or something like it was like it was a lot of money just to do that just for like 5,000 and I think that's like the minimum of bulk you had to purchase and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
be, just to get the action figures and the accessories with it and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, so I was like, man, it seemed worth it, but boy, it's only if people buy stuff like that. As
yeah. That's a big investment if it ain't go if you can't get it to sell.
yeah, and I said stuff like that. You wait until it's almost like a franchise where people is loving that stuff. Like can't
Yeah,
can't wait to the next thing. Like our stuff, I was really thinking we do like 6 movies and with some animation and stuff, like we could save some like a 20-minute animation. Like I was watching Underworld, it had like a 17-minute short animation that's a sequel to Evolution. I was like, that's creative. Like, and people, especially Japanese, we want to go to Tokyo. They love anime.
yeah.
We can make an anime style evidential myths to
Oh yeah,
incorporate their
that'd be
culture.
fire. Like the
Right.
CGI, the Resident Evil, the cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do stuff like that, and then just have the characters from the card game kind of be the embodiment, and we have voice acted ourselves.
Oh
So
yeah, definitely.
we because we don't need the voice actors because we basically replaying our
And
characters.
our own characters anyway.
Yeah, yeah, unless something happen when somebody don't want to be a part. But besides that, we get the main team and stuff. We just do like a 10 to 15 minute short or 10 to 20 minute short animation movie. And then once we get the money to have somebody to bring it all together, which may take months to a year to make, then boom, we got another film to add in our universe that connects and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, a lot of people like them animation styles anyway.
Yeah, those are dope. And
Yeah, they
especially if
are.
it's a continuance and stuff like that, and that instead of just what you call it, Elseworld type of thing, something
Mhm.
like that can continue or be like a prequel or anything like stuff that we know we can't financially do or have the
Yeah,
equipment to do. That's what you use the animation for to give them that other side.
and they don't it really don't even got to be a prequel or nothing. It can still be the same thing. Just
Yeah,
of course, change it to because you can do more with animation
right.
anyway. So just change it to kind of fit that. You
Also,
can add
so
a lot
you
more to it. It's a lot easier to deal with animation than it is to do the
CGI.
CGI basically.
Yeah, yeah. So would you say like do the same movie but animation version, or would you mean like
Nah, I
or
wouldn't do it the same. I mean, I kind of would keep the story the same.
yeah,
I'll definitely keep the story the same, but I would do it different. It can be way more action. Of course, they gonna be
yeah,
doing some stuff that we can't do in real life
right. Or
because
it
it
could be
is
like in between, or like after, like it could be days after the movie, or it could be something in between. Like you could add the gaps, or you could like by the time the sequel comes out, it's a story in between from the first movie and the
Mhm.
second. You could do that bridge, so you could have more action, or you could say what
Yeah.
was going on until then, or what what I'm saying, like that, or you could get more characters depth in that, or who you want to focus more on the animation or something like
See,
that.
the only thing I would say about that is I wouldn't want to do it like that because everybody don't do animation. Everybody don't watch animations, and I don't want to
Yeah,
have people feeling like, man, I gotta
you gotta
watch the
watch this.
animations too just to know the full story.
Yeah,
Like Kingdom Hearts, for instance, they do games for the Game Boys for
yeah,
every system basically, and you have
yeah.
to play every game if you want to know the real story because every game counts, even the games that don't even look like Kingdom Hearts Same
Interesting.
Memories. It was for the
Right.
Game Boy Advance or whatever, and you gotta play it if you want to know the story.
Right, right. Or you're gonna be lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely gonna be lost because they got three main games:
Right.
Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, but they got
Yeah.
about 10 side
With the
games
Game
that
Boy?
you gotta
Right.
play.
Right.
You have
Right.
to play them if you want to know the story, or you're gonna
Yeah.
be lost. You're gonna play Kingdom Hearts 1 and then Kingdom Hearts 2 and be like, what's going on? What
Yeah.
happened? I played the first one and I'm playing the second one. I don't remember none of this stuff in between. You gotta play them two or three side games that came before too. If you
You
don't
do
play them games, you ain't gonna know.
you definitely
That's what I'm
got a
saying.
point.
Basically, I don't want to have people in that predicament where they watch the second movie and be like, I could have sworn this was a continuation of the first one. Who's all these new random characters and who's this or why is this happening? And then
Right.
they find out, oh, you gotta watch the animation. I don't like watching animations, but I
Yeah.
gotta watch just so I know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. So basically, animation should just be the same, almost same thing, more in depth, or like something unique about the compared to the original movie and stuff.
And we can almost do it different. We can have different characters. It
Oh,
don't matter
like
because even like when you look at the Resident Evil movies and then the Resident Evil animation movies, the
yeah,
animation movies they all kind of I think they go together. I know
right,
those actually go together with the games in some
yeah.
type of way, but they don't tie into the live action movies. So you can
Oh, so
watch,
making a different story, like
yeah,
different. Yeah.
and you can
Okay.
use the same characters if you want, but you
Right.
got the freedom to also create different characters and do differently with it.
I think that's what we should do. Like, just create something different, unique with it, like a L story
Yeah,
or something like that. Just to give them something else, like a what if. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
basically, yup.
Like more freedom to them. So I think that's what we should write.
Because
Start
even
writing like on.
like Marvel
Yeah.
and DC, they got all these different Batman movies and cartoons,
Yeah.
Superman, Spider-Man, and all them, and they don't go together.
Right.
You can watch Batman Begins and Batman Returns or whatever, and be cool. Like you don't gotta watch them both or whatever, but like or watch Batman cartoons. You ain't gotta watch the '90s Batman cartoon and
Yeah.
go and watch Batman Beyond kind of was a continuation of that, but like
Right.
Batman Brave and the Bold or Batman whatever Batmans they got out now, Dark Knight or
Right.
whatever. Those are
Right.
all different. They're not the same. You don't just I mean, of course they got the same bad guys, same whatever, same kind of similar
Yeah,
story,
but different take
but
on
it's
it.
different. Yeah, different basically.
Yeah. And I think yeah, and I think your character will be a great first animation movie, like short movie, because since you're the detective character, I think you could do more, like especially with action scenes you going through, maybe haunted Hannah, bandit houses, bandit things,
Mhm.
fighting against whether ghosts super other supernaturals. I think your character would be dope because like I think your character was really intriguing in the first film. Like I believe people want to see more like detective work, more of
Yeah, exactly.
figure out the murder. You know what I'm saying? Because we couldn't do as much as we could with the first film. But I think a dope animation of you going against maybe your own supernatural, maybe a couple of our characters do appear,
Oh yeah,
talking to the
definitely. I
chief and stuff
definitely
like
throw
that.
some other characters in there too.
Yeah,
Even if it ain't for a long period of time, just to
yeah,
have them in there. But yeah, that is a dope idea though.
yeah. I think we need to get on that at least writing phase on
Yeah,
that. Like I
100%.
said, 10, 20 minutes and stuff like that. Then see you or like when we get to that point, who could create that? Because I think that might even jump us to a whole nother level
Oh
and
yeah,
and people will be more excited. Like I said, especially we will eventually want to go to Tokyo anyway, and want to hit that anime. If we want to go to anime conventions, that animation and that style
yeah.
will hit that. So we have animation takes evidential miss. We'll have the gritty we call live action. We will have the card game, like we can hit in different layers and different ways where we hit in all aspects of it. So the
Mhm.
animation and stuff can be the anime version,
Yup.
nothing but anime, like the anime universe. And then
Yeah.
you got the live action universe, and then you got the stuff like the stuff in between the merchandise to put it all.
Plus, that make it easier for like, let's say you want to make if we can do a video game down the line, it's easier to do um
Anime,
animation style than it would
yeah,
be to do like
like a real live,
a
real
more
like a real life,
because we would
yeah,
still have to act it all out the whole
yeah,
game.
Yeah,
They had to
yeah.
put some things on us to get our
Yeah,
face.
yeah, like
Yeah,
body movement and stuff. It's basically
yeah.
green
I mean, it'd
screen.
be definitely fun to do, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that'd be expensive.
that's $1 million right there. You know,
Yeah,
it takes
that's big
council,
budget
like
right there.
especially talking about a Sony or something like that. You
Yeah,
talk about or
that's
a
big
computer.
budget right there.
Yeah, boy, that's when we get up there, like on
Yeah,
some higher level. But short term, I think that's a great idea. Us work, we need to make a anime version of ourselves,
yeah,
and
that
anime version of ourselves, and that your movie will be the first, like the about your characters. So we need to get on that. Like that's a genius. That's a genius idea. Especially what everybody is loving anime. Everybody's doing this stuff.
yeah, exactly.
It is
Exactly.
not dying no time soon. That's
Nah,
a genius idea.
yeah, it is. Definitely can get
Well,
to get started on the writing with that.
yeah. And let me know if you need help or and then what creative way we can do different. And then now we got more freedom because we can do it totally different from the live action. We can just use the characters based on what we know of the characters and just put it into the film and seeing what we don't have to use a whole lot of locations so the drawer don't have to draw so much different, what I mean, depending on where you want to be at, where you want the character to go,
Mhm.
who they talking to. Like I said, we do a 10 to 20 minute because sometimes animation can take a long time and it can
Yeah,
cost
do.
good money too. But like I said, we do a 10 minute, 10 to 20 minute animation because those do great as well. We can blow that up, sell that, and then we could do then next hours films and we really
Yeah,
build it,
exactly.
then we could get to those hours and hours of animation of anime stuff.
Yeah, exactly. See where we
And
go with it.
yeah, and then
They
those could
like
be
them, then
different
we
characters.
definitely can do more.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why we thinking now and got time to write until we go back to work. We need to just
Yeah,
focus in on this. Like this could be our money ticket out. Wherever we want to do
that's
this
the
gonna
plan,
be.
man. To be that ticket out.
Right. And it's all legal. Like we ain't doing nothing illegal. We ain't
Yeah,
doing nothing
exactly.
harmful. Everything is positive,
Exactly.
fun. Yeah. But man, it's great talking to you, my brother. We're gonna get off here. It's at about 57 minutes. That's a great time.
Yeah, that's good
Let's
time.
get on this. Let's start come up with the ideas. You let me know when you gonna start and or if you need help with ideas and stuff, let me know. But that's a
All right.
genius idea.
All right. Sounds good to me. I plan on probably doing starting on it tonight or at least tomorrow.
Yeah, I would say just even if it's just character idea or plot or locations you wanted
Mhm.
to use or like who you like a villain you want to go up against, like that would be so dope.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, yeah. All right, brother. Talk to you later.
All right now.
Yep.